Cancers, it's Heather here with Earth Empress. I hope you guys are doing well. This is going to be your June 2019 mid-month connection spread, your check-in. So what we're going to do is we're going to follow the usual suit. We're going to grab the energy of the person you're connecting with. We're going to get your energy. And then in the center, let things fall where they may and see where the energies are connecting in this, situation, connection, whatever you want to call it. It's going to be for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter in Cancer. And, with that being general, it's not going to resonate for absolutely everyone out there. So if it does seem to resonate for you, that's beautiful. If it doesn't, please don't try to force things or make them fit. There are a ton of amazing readers out there, so feel free to click on the links or videos down below. And I just want to take a second and say thank you guys for all the support, all the encouragement, the kind words, the feedback. I absolutely love what I do. I love connecting with you. So, if you want to reach out more, feel free. I have my social media and my website on there in the description box below. All right. So what can we get for the person that Cancer is connecting with? What can we get for the energy of the person that Cancer is connecting with? Okay, so right out of the bat, 7 of Cups on the Knight of Cups right now. I feel like they're in a very heavy period and mixed up when it comes to emotions. When it comes to self-worth, when it comes to self-esteem, it can be self-love, it can be handling their emotions, where they want to go. That 7 of Cups it's very Neptunian. So there's a lot of, sometimes we romanticize things or we fantasize about things too much and we're not seeing things for what they truly are. Or sometimes there's so many options that we don't see something, or we miss something for what it really is. Yeah. 7 of Cups and 9 of Cups, like I said, it feels like they're overwhelmed. There's so many things going on right now. They're a little bit disillusioned. You have 5 of Wands and 2 of Pentacles. So I feel like internally right now, they are very combative when it comes to their emotional standpoint. Again, could be self-worth issues, could be this connection. It could be, giving love to people, really going internally and truly getting in touch, because I feel like that's the only way they're going to find the answers they're looking for. You have 5 of Wands, 2 of Pentacles. So to me, this is internally struggling and battling, trying to find balance right now. They're in a period where they're trying to find their ground. They're trying to make things work. They're trying to find the balance within them. Maybe some of them right now are very emotionally off kilter. And, things are completely uneven when it comes to their emotional makeup. They could be in situations that are imbalanced, that are really conflicting them internally. Maybe they feel like, in particular, this situation's imbalanced. And they're overwhelmed. They're confused. They have so much on top of their plate right now. It feels like just energetically and emotionally, they're just getting hit left and right, and they don't know what to do. And it's like they're trying to find the strength and the love within themselves. And trying to find balance within that and make decisions and find their true purpose, their calling, where their true north is, what they really need to do energetically in order to find balance, what they need to release, what they need to take forward with them. Sometimes it really comes down to releasing things that do not serve our souls anymore. But it's with the purpose and the intention of getting on your true path, on that soul's path, on your journey. And it's not always an easy ride. It's not always the easiest of decisions to, move forward and leave certain things behind. But I feel like they are in a heavy period, and maybe the part of the confusion for them is making them go within. It's making them go internally versus externally to other things, and really solving and figuring out in their soul where they want to give their love, what love is going to look like for them. And it comes from a place of self-love. It comes from a place of, your self-worth, your value, having that, finding that in your soul. These guys, whoever you're connecting with, they're on a journey. You have Wands here, Aries, Leo, Sag, Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So what about Cancer? What's going on for Cancer in this situation right now? What's going on energetically with Cancer? You have a lot that are wanting to pop out. Ace of Wands, passion. Passion, 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 passion. That's all I'm getting over and over again. It's passion. This is like, feels like it's been a long time coming. There's your card right there, the Chariot. And then you have 8 of Swords. Maybe for some of you, You've chosen to stay in the dark for a while about certain things. And it's caused a lot of anxiety, stress, worry. You're not seeing things possibly for what they truly are as well. Eight of Swords, it is self-imposed. That's always my thing. If you take the blindfold off, I'll show you the cards, guys. But Ace of Wands, the Chariot. So whatever is coming in, it feels like it's a part of your divine destiny, your divine purpose, your journey within. Ace of Wands and the Chariot. So aces are universal gifts, whether it comes in the form of an opportunity, or it comes in the form of a person, it comes in the form of a connection, or just an energetic upgrade for you. It could be so many things. This could be passion projects that you're working on that are really gaining momentum. You're getting in tune, tuning in, and so Spirit's kind of giving you these little tools to really move forward in your journey and figure out what it is that's really igniting that passion. This could be something coming along that really is just an internal yes. And so you just go straight forward for it. You hop on the chariot, no holds barred, completely just fearless in your journey. But it's causing anxiety. Maybe you are worried about other people's opinions dictating things for you. With Seven of Wands, for me, a lot of it is external energies combating you. So it could be people literally battling you. Maybe issues of jealousy, maybe, what does I want to say? Jealousy, envy. It could be, people just not understanding where you're coming from anymore because they haven't had the same level of growth as you internally. So it's really, makes them combative. Because I've realized that when you stand in your firm power and you are really just true to your soul, you're not going to appease everyone. Some people are not going to like the shit you have to say. That's just how it goes. But the people that do are the people that get it. They're the people that are open, that are more enlightened, that are truly wanting to be on a divine path and wanting to make change and wanting to make a difference. And you standing firm in your power attracts those people into your life. And it really releases, without any effort from you a lot of time, that connection, those connections, the energies that you were carrying forward that weren't going to serve you in the long run. I always say that people's opinions of us are on, it's based on their perception. It's based on life they're living. It's based on the reaction and the conditioning and the traumas and the emotions and whatever they have inside of them. That is based on them. We are all here on our own journeys. We all experience different things. We all see things differently. You're not always going to be someone's cup of tea, and that's okay. I have to get that out there because with Eight of Swords on this, it feels like it's entrapping you. Like the fear of, maybe not fear, maybe worry, stress, but it feels like fear of other people's expectations or dictations, or, if you put your opinion out there, are people going to backlash you? Or people going to, have all these things to say? You don't want to be judged. But it's like Spirit's literally saying, okay, you might not want to. You might have some fear when it comes to standing in this power, in this energy of the chariot, which is charging forward towards your divine calling, your divine path. There's a lot of fear associated with it. Maybe you've been holding yourself back. It's like you know what you need to do. You know what you're being called to do. That maybe they're giving you synchronicities, dreams, things like that. And part of you is a little bit hesitant because you don't want conflict. But this Page of Cups right here. Everyone equates them with offers, and I completely get that. I don't negate that a Page of Cups isn't, maybe someone coming in with an offer or someone coming in with love. I feel like this is you guys finally getting to a point where you love yourselves enough to really release and let go. I don't know why I'm feeling that, but I'm feeling that because I'm seeing her head towards with a cup. So she has her love. She has the love for herself in her cup. Maybe you are going to make an offer to someone else in this connection. Maybe this is you finally getting to a point where the calling, you've had stress about it. Maybe if this is about this relationship in general, you want a passionate beginning, you want things to change, you want to head towards something. But it really, it does, it brings up all these external things inside of your life, or maybe people have opinions on the person you're connecting with and, the relationship, and they might have opinions on this or that. But at the end of the day, you want to give love, whether it's to you or to this person, or you're trying to develop and have the ability to really appreciate your soul, appreciate yourself, appreciate this journey, and step up into that power. Because this feels very divinely driven right now. Like, this person is on an internal battle. They're on a different, I don't mean to say level or plane or whatever, because it sounds so arrogant. It's not. Because sometimes we just are on different paths in the journey, and we are at different levels spiritually. That's just the way it goes, guys. And, you know, it feels like you are really being pushed towards something, and it's battling the external and other people in order to get to this point. And for this person, it is internal. It is illusions. It is, you know, being so consumed with things in order to really dig deep and find balance in themselves. All right, what can we get for the energies connecting? Caught mid-shuffle, so. Okay, so we have Page of Wands here. What else can we get? What else can we get for Cancer and the person they're connecting with? Is there anything else for the energies they're connecting with right now? Four of Swords, yeah. You guys are going internally in order to find some kind of clarity. Maybe I always call it woosah. You're woosahing right now because you have some kind of passion offer igniting inside of you, and you want to branch forward and step out and go towards what you're being, really pulled to do. Maybe this connection is really pulling you. And with the Four of Swords, to me, it doesn't feel like regret, but a lot of the times with Four of Swords, it is sitting and contemplating and looking back on things because they speak to our soul. So if you're Four of Swords and you're really sitting into this energy when it comes to a connection with someone, it's because it's a very soul-driven, it's a very soulfully driven connection. Because, really, to be perfectly honest, I'm not going to sit, and this might be different for everyone, but I would not sit and meditate and pray and think and just contemplate on someone that was not a soul connection. I wouldn't take the time to reserve that energy and focus intently like that, because you're literally focusing on the Page of Wands, wanting to make offers. Again, the Page of Cups, wanting to have the love, wanting to give the love to yourself and to someone else. Three of Wands, wanting to head forward towards whatever new path really ignites that spark inside of you. And this is for both of you. This is what you both are sharing right now. You're both having to sit and go within in order to find clarity. Because with this deck, and what I love is it is Four of Swords. It is the lion. It's very regal. It's such a Leo energy. As far as, having the pride, the stillness within. But Four of Swords on this one, there's a giant sword. It is literally taking the time to go be at peace and find the clarity you need. It's not rushing. It's not pushing forward. It's literally taking the time to be still and really contemplate where you're going to put your passion, put your soul, put your spirit, put your energy, what you're putting it into. And it's charging forward towards it. I love that because it is, it's finally at the end of the day making a decision. Whether you go towards this connection or towards something else. This is finally coming to terms and making a decision about your soul and what is important to you. What really matters to your soul. Eight of Cups. Walking away from certain energies. People always see it as leaving relationships or situations behind. And for me, I see the Eight of Cups more so as an energetic pulling back. It can mean deciding to leave something behind because you're working on yourself and they're working on themselves, and it's just not the right time yet. But Eight of Cups can also be energetically finally just pulling back, pulling your power out of a situation, your emotion, and being more discerning and finding the clarity within and not letting your emotions dictate your next steps. Let's see what else we can get. What else can we get? Dictating next steps. I love that. Oh. I love when they do this. Okay. We have Two of Swords with Two of Wands, guys. So this is literally making a decision in discernment, and it is about whatever you're heading towards. I mean, it's like, I love this card because it's the rabbit. It's, you have the world in your hands. You have the whole world ahead of you. You have your whole life. And the rabbit is very fast-paced. It's very, you know, it's like a high-speed energy. You know, they're here, they're there, they're there, they're here. This is finally just saying, okay, look, I just need to decide where I'm going to go, and I'm going to get there. I'm absolutely going to get there. I'm heading in that direction. I'm going to get there. But I need to decide where I'm going to go and what I'm going to put my energy into. And then this Two of Swords is, I mean, it's a beautiful card. It is entirely about just not being on guard, but having the discernment, the power to really step back and protect yourself in order to make a decision. So I feel like, I mean, this is shared energy. You both are coming to terms with this. Now, what the decision is, I can't say, and I'm not going to throw down any more cards on that because I really don't like to push, you know, certain directions onto people. What I can say is where the energies are lying, and it's coming to culmination, it's coming to decisions, it's coming energetically to a point of going within yourself and really whatever that clarity is for you, because it's going to be different for everyone. For some people, this connection is going to be where they're headed, and energetically they're being led here, they're being pulled here, they're working on themselves. This person's working on, you know, their inner work. When the balance is achieved and reached, they're, you know, going to head there. For some people, there's a lot of work that needs to be done. So you're not just going to rush into this. You're not just going to start this next chapter in this situation right now. Maybe there's a lot of growth to do, a lot of karma to be, you know, resolved. There's so many options here. It really comes down to you and what resonates for your soul. We have Two of Pentacles, Two of Swords, Two of Wands. So definitely balance, cooperation. I mean, it's coming to the culmination for you guys where you're going to achieve that, whatever that is for you. What else do we have here? We have Seven of Wands and Seven of Cups. So 2s and 7s, maybe 9s. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to grab a couple oracle cards for you guys. So this is my Secret of Light card deck, and I absolutely love this card deck because the artwork, like for me as a light worker, it's phenomenal. It just really just, it makes me intensely and insanely happy. Yeah. Okay, and then we have Work Your Light. We're going to roll this one today too, guys. Okay. What can we get for this connection? Oh, I love when they do this. Okay. So, we're just going to hop into this because, well, they're pretty much affirming, and I love when they do that. Okay. So, we have soul love here, and we have manifestation. Okay. So, this is the culmination right here for you guys. My only advice with this manifestation card, because it's about going within and really reaching that discernment and deciding and having new beginnings and offers coming in and things like that. Make sure you do it from a point of power within yourself and self-love. Don't manifest from a state of lack, guys. That's always my intention when I talk about manifestation, because I'm a believer in manifestation. It's not that I don't believe in it. What I seem to find so many times is that people are manifesting from a state of lack or neediness or desperation. And it's such a funny thing, because when you manifest something from that state, that is what you're going to manifest. You're going to manifest something on that vibration. If you're manifesting from a point of, I don't know, if you're wearing a false mask and you are portraying all of these things and internally you're not healed and you haven't went in and absorbed and fixed and moved forward from what needed to be healed, you're going to manifest something that looks beautiful on the outside, that looks nice and shiny and bright. And on the inside, there's going to be so much turmoil and chaos and confusion behind the veil. You know, if you're at a point of, I've had instances where people that I've discussed things with, where they kept calling in people that were destructive or, that ghosted them or did all of these things. And it really equated, it was funny, I had a friend that it equated all the way back to childhood when she felt like she needed validation, That is something that is powerful, because if that sticks with you moving forward, then you feel like you need validation and appreciation and affirmation. And don't get me wrong, we do. We should be discerning enough to require that. That should be something that someone pours into your soul. But the state of needing it, of neediness, is a state that has to do with fear, which puts you in ego, which really attracts people that are going to do the same things to you until you finally reach a point in yourself where you flip the script, you change the will. You know, you get things turned in a different direction, you make the decisions, and you don't tolerate or accept that. And you don't manifest from that state of mind anymore. You know, lack denotes more lack. That's the way it is. That's the way it goes. Soul love. So, whatever this connection is to you, because I always, and I didn't say at the beginning of the video, but I typically do, you know, it can be friendships, it can be family, it can be relationships, whatever this connection is for you and whatever you feel like resonates with you. At the end of the day, this is someone that you have a very deep spiritual connection with. This is someone that would be, I would say, with the soul love card especially, it's probably an indicator of past life where you've had eons to really build up this love that's so deep, and it's like you immediately just had this connection that's unspoken and it's intense, and it really just forces you to grow. And sometimes people come into our lives for that, for growth. You know, in this whole spread, this is literally about you growing past the barriers that hold you back, your own self-imposed prisons, and this person growing and finding balance within themselves. So again, if that equates you to coming together after the growth, that's beautiful. And if it doesn't, then that means that there is something else that's meant to come along. People hold on for so long to those situations, waiting. Well, I'm just gonna say, you know, live your life. That's the whole point of this, of any of it, is to move forward in growth and truly live your life and embrace that. Embrace your journey. And as I always say, if someone's meant to come along again, they will. And if not, the universe isn't going to just falter and leave things be. Like, you're going to have these beautiful things you bring into your life if you are calling them from a high vibrational state, and it is from your soul, not ego-based. I mean, we have the yes card, which is just say yes. So again, the Ace of Wands, where I was talking about that inner yes, that just inner knowing of yes, this is it, this is the moment, this is the opportunity, I need to hop on this and really get this journey started. And then it says you are already doing it, and this is what I love. I love this because I talked about finding your true north with that Chariot card. It says stop overthinking. Stop overthinking. Keep facing your true north. So you guys are doing it. You're on the journey. Just the overthinking, the second guessing, it puts you in a low vibrational state. We can't vibe high all the time. I get it. I feel it. I understand it completely. Don't stay stuck in it. Guys, that's my advice. Don't stay stuck in it because you guys are doing it. You're heading towards it. Whatever this is, it feels big for you guys. And I'm happy for you. I'm super excited for you guys. So, alright, that's going to be it, Cancer. I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of the week, and I will see you next week for your July general overalls. Love and light.